Seems a carriage has hit a cart, my lord, filled with Filled with what, Bids? Devonshire Sinclair prompted his driver through the opening above his head. It's a sort of, mess, my lord. A sort of mess? Dev smiled at his driver's obvious reluctance to use the word shit in his presence. He listened as Bids cleared his throat several times, followed by a lengthy silence before finally he spoke. I believe, my lord, it is some form of animal excrement. Leaning back, Dev propped his feet on the opposite seat. And can you determine the source of the excrement? He queried, enjoying the conversation hugely. 'Tis the smell, my lord. Can we go around the mess, Bids? I fear not, Lord Sinclair. We shall have to wait it out. Very well, I shall walk for the remainder of the journey home, Bids. Dev closed the hatch. Collecting his hat, he opened the door and stepped from the carriage. But Lord Sinclair, 'tis near on dark. I shall be all right, Bids. We are only 20 minutes from home. I shall probably reach there before you. Slapping his hat on his head, Dev raised a hand to the still stuttering Bids and struck out along the street. Unlike others, Dev could see at night. Like his siblings, with their strong senses, his ability to see far outreached anyone else's. Leaving the excrement behind, Dev took his first deep breath of thick London air. Twilight was Dev's favourite time of day. Far quieter than any other hour, the buildings lost their weariness, dirt faded, and the streets appeared swept clean, almost as if the city exhaled after the rigours it had endured and was girding its loins for the evening to come. His family would be waiting for him to share their evening meal, and the thought had him lengthening his stride. The day had been a long one, and he was ravenous. If he wanted seconds, he would need to get there quickly, preferably before the meal started. With 6 siblings, 5 of whom would share his meal, he needed to eat quickly. Crossing the road, Dev ducked down a lane that would cut at least 5 minutes off his journey. No, let him go at once! Looking to the end of the lane, Dev saw a man and woman running. Behind them was a gaggle of children, and they all appeared to be chasing another person who had a child over his shoulder. The child was yelling to be released, which suggested he was being taken against his will. "Release him, you cad!" the woman shrieked. "Damn," Dev muttered. It seemed his meal was about to be delayed, and there would be no second helpings for him. Hurrying after the little group, something urged him to run faster. He felt a desperate need to reach the boy. Turning right at the end of the lane, he found them just ahead of him. The woman led the chase, and she was gaining on the man and boy. "Stop at once!" she cried as the man reached a carriage. Dev passed the group of children just as the carriage door was thrown open. The man then tried to throw the boy inside, but the woman was on him. She grabbed the boy's leg and held tight. The carriage started moving, and the man roared at her to let go, but she would not relent, running to keep up. Dev then watched in horror as the man, who was hanging half out of the carriage, lifted a hand and swung it at the woman, connecting with her face. Dev lunged for her, wrapping his arms around her body, pulling her free. The boy came with her, and then they were all falling. He rolled and landed with them on his chest. The breath slammed from his body as he took her weight and that of the boy.